Hey guys, Mark Lyons back. So here we go. We are going to start with our major pentatonic scales, as I mentioned. Get on here. Make sure we're on. Okay, real quick. As I mentioned, for practice purposes, I trust you all got your metronome, digital metronome. And I trust you all have your note paper. This is our little musician's notebook, which I picked up at the bookstore at Musicians Institute. But just grab yourself some, just any kind of note paper, stack paper, whatever. So what we're going to be doing with our major pentatonic scales, we're going to be going up, we're going to do 1 octave, 2 octaves, and then we're going to go 3 octaves all the way up and down the neck. What I want you to do with your metronome, set it at 60 beats per minute, and you'll notice I set it at 5. And the reason, as I'll demonstrate in just a moment, is because the pentatonic scale is a 5-note scale, so it'll just be easier for counting purposes. You notice we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there we go, that's with that. And real quick, pentatonic meaning 5. All of our Western music, for the most part, is based on a 7-note scale, with the 8th note being what we call the octave, the first note repeating itself. Start with a major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. C, D, F, G, A, B, C. With the pentatonic scale, we take out 2 of those. We take out what we would call the 4th interval, in this case the F. And we take out the 7th interval, which would be the B. And so we're left with 5. C, D, E, G, A, and C. Now I've already showed you 1 octave right there. C, D, E, G, A, and C. Important to note, I would call this kind of your major box pattern. You've got 1 note, 1 finger per fret, and we're in these 4 frets. Notice that the wrist is down. Notice that the elbow is in. I was watching, I think it was Jimmy Kimmel Live, and we had Flea on there and the new project that he was doing with, we had the lead singer from Radiohead. They started the thing and Flea started rocking. Sure enough, wrist down, elbow in, and he's going. So good form is important for all of us, alright? The reason that is, I'll demonstrate real quick. C, E, G, A, Notice that as I come up here, we have the cutaway. If I want to reach the C here, I can. Or if I want to catch it here. Just a quick demonstration that these patterns repeat themselves, as I mentioned. So don't be afraid to come up over the 12th fret. This C is the same as this C. It's just, this is the 7th fret, and then I got the 7th fret above the 12th. There we go, it's there. We got the C here, 3rd fret above the nut, 3rd fret above the 12th. There it is again. So, now that I've shown you already the first octave, I want you to follow that pattern. Now what we're going to do, I'm just going to do 2 octaves. And since we don't have a B string on this, 4-string bass is still being kind of the standard in the industry in most music. So we're just going to stick with our 4-string bass for now. And we'll just go down to the low E and come up from there, okay? So here we go, let's kick on our metronome. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G, A, and C. 2, come back down, 3, 4, 5. C, A, G, E, D, C, A, G, E, D, and C. Okay, and I made it a point in this case to show you that you got the E, or rather you got the A and the D here, because they fall into that same box pattern. You could hit the open A, you could hit the open D, that's all well and good. It's fine, sometimes they ring a little bit. You need to be able to mute them so the tones don't cross over another when you don't want to have an open string over here while you're playing something here. So a lot of people just choose to, use it there. Anyway, now we're going to go 3 octaves. And what I'm going to want you to do, I'll just show you real quick. We'll do what we just did. C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G. Okay, here we go. Slide up with a forefinger and catch the A right here. You slide up 1 whole step from the G. You cut the G with your pinky, A with your forefinger, and then I want you to get the C with your middle finger right here. This will be the C right here. And then the pattern repeats itself. C, D, E, G, A, and C. And when we come back down, we'll come back down a little different. Nice thing about it being a video is you can pause it, you can stop it, you can come back to it, whatever you need to do. Just go ahead and get those patterns down. Okay? So here we go. 3, 4, 5. C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G, A, and C. 2, 3, 4, 5. C, A, G, E, D, C, A, G, E, D, and C, A, G, E, D, and C. And there you have it. Now, one more thing, last but definitely not least, write down in your book, get your book. Today is, I believe, October 12th. So we're going to write October 12th. Today is a Friday, and we're doing pentatonic scales, so pen, scale, major. And we did it at 60 beats per minute and in 5. Make sure you write that down. And go ahead, like I said, go ahead and bring it up to where it's doable, not comfortable. Do it at that tempo and write it down. Make sure you got it. If you have to go a couple days without playing, no practice, you can pick it up. You can pick up right where you left off. Obviously, the more you do it, the more time you invest, the faster it will come along and the better you'll be. And that's it. All right, you guys have a good one, and Lord bless, and good luck.